All right, so we are back with a second video this week. But this time we're trying to get our picks in before the midnight deadline to choose the pool for the one-on-one players. So you got Pod A, Pod B, Pod C, and Pod D. Pod A has most of the guards, the little guards, and smaller guards, I should say. Pod B has more guards, but they're a little bigger. Pod C has our forward-esque guard types. And then Pod D is our bigs. Big bigs. So I don't know. I don't want to do necessarily like best first, worst last. Kind of want to do some matchups here, but we still might end up doing best first, worst last. So right off the rip, I want to see Skylar first, and then we're gonna put Rachel last, so we can have some owl on owl crime, right? And then we're gonna go Stud Bud second, because we're gonna see Natisha in seventh. I'm gonna put her at 7. And then I'm gonna get me some Miss Burton to wreak havoc on Miss Canada here. Wait, no, we don't want to do that, because if I'm going to do that, I need to have her at 6. So with that being said, then I'm going to do Kelsey on Kelsey crime. So 4 versus 5, right? And then 6, which is going to be the matchup for Veronica, is going to be Canada here. And then the matchup for the Stud Bud is going to be the other Stud Bud. And then Rachel Banham is going to be Skylar's matchup for me in my Pod A. In Pod B, it's a little different. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put Paige first. We're going to put her against another easy breezy. Let's do Jackie at 2, and then Chelsea at 3. Ooh. You know what? I think I got it. And we're going to do Cloud and Sykes versus each other. And then Chelsea Gray versus Enrique, because she's going to struggle. Enrique's going to just bulldozer her. And then who are we going to put to match up versus Jackie? We're going to do Tip, because we got to use Kate for Paige. And we got Pod B done there. And let's go to Pod C. This one's interesting. I like this one a lot. These are a lot of some of my favorite players that I think can get busy in the one-on-one. Let's see. Who is the worst defender? Do you want to do Philly part 2 and do Marina versus Kagi? We could do, I got it. So we're gonna go Marina 1, right? And then let's go Alicia second. No, we won't do Alicia. I know exactly what I want to do there. Let's put Sonia second, and then Ray third, and then give me 4, 5 right here. Those two against each other. And then we are going to give Sonia Rakia. No, that's Ray. Sorry, Ray and Rakia are gonna go against each other, and then Sonia's gonna go against Ka, and then Marina against Sanaya. Let's see that one. We gotta see that one. The best buds going against each other, like doing that. And then let's move on to D. D, we have, this one's an interesting one too. Who do we start off? Let's start off with the Co-Boss. Co-Boss is going to be number 1. And then what do you do? What are we going to do next? Let's talk through this here. I don't know who I want to match up with the bigs. I haven't really given much thought to it. we're gonna do Aaliyah on Aaliyah Crime, so we'll put them at the 4-5. That's gonna be kind of my favorite one to match them up at. Match ones up that I really want to see match up. So with that being the case, let's do Alyssa Thomas at 2. So I think I know who I want at 7. And then actually I think I know who I want at 8. So I got to figure out the other matchups now. So if we do De'Erica at 3, then I want these two at 4-5, so we can get the Aaliyah matchup at 4-5. And then our matchup at 6 for De'Erica is gonna be, let's do Lily. And then I want to see Shakira matched up against Alyssa, because they're gonna be fighting each other. And I'm just kidding, but I think I'll deal with that. I like that one a little better. And then we'll put Dominique, the future versus the current. Time is now. I think I don't mind that. Didn't really put too much thought into it, because I could have just did, best to worst, but that's just not fun. Kind of want to mix it up a little bit. So you got the stud bugs going against each other in the Kelsey matchup, and the Owls. Then you got the Easy Breezy's going against each other, which is only really real kind of connection that I put together there. I really could have put them two against each other, teammates. Then we got the Marina Rivers matchup here in the 1 and the 8. I got the Atlanta Twins going against each other, the 4 and the 5. And then down here we got the Aaliyah matchup here, and pretty much that's it as far as connection wise. I think that's how I want to do it. I think that'll work. I like that one. I like it. It'll be interesting to see how it actually plays out and who actually comes away with it all. Because let's see, my thought process is that this one might be getting pockets. So Veronica Burton might be getting pockets. Ooh, but who's gonna hit consistent shots though in pod A? I think I gotta go between the Kelseys. The Kelseys are gonna be the ones that come out of this, because Skylar's still not back at it completely, and I haven't seen a full complete game from Courtney Williams yet, so I don't really have faith there. The pod B is gonna be a tough one. Paige is obviously huge here. Nobody can really lock her down though in this one. Jackie can go firepower, Chelsea can go firepower, Brittany can go firepower, and Enrique can go firepower. So this one's going to be interesting. It's going to be who misses first, but if Paige can lock in, she should be able to come out of here. But my dark horse, I guess, to come out of here is Enrique. I think if she's not streaky and in a good way, if she's streaky in a good way instead of a bad way, then she can come out of it here. And then for this one, for pod C, I think I want to see one of the Atlanta Twins come out of it. I just don't think Marina's going to be able to get up enough shots and also play defense. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be tough for her, but she could come out of it. You never know. But as far as let's get to it. Ryan's got to tap in completely. She's got to completely tap into what she can do and not just settle for threes. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Atlanta Twins here. I think the Atlanta Twins come out of this pod. And then out of this pod, it's got to be Stewie. If Dominique actually puts together I feel like she could in terms of keeping it up and high and over versus trying to go through people, she might be able to take it. Or one of the Aaliyahs, if they're both healthy. But real talk, without any ifs, ands, or buts, it's gotta be Stewie or Aaliyah Boston, because she can play the defense to kind of help her out on that end. Interesting. I don't know. I guess I gotta kind of go with the boss there. But either way, can't wait to see it. I'm gonna watch I'm trying to see every single match and really bring back the breakdowns of what happened during those. At least something. Got to do something right. But yeah, until then, we'll talk to y'all later. Peace.